people, welcome back to a really wonderfully beautiful evening in Los Angeles. It's about 80 degrees. It's about 9 o'clock at night. It's just wonderful. Tonight we're going to be doing something experimental that I've been thinking about, that I'm excited about, and I hope you guys will enjoy this experiment and you'll come along with me while we see what happens. You guys that have been following me for a while know that I have played with that modern minimal painting style that my friend Nate Bright inspired, and I was using the Amsterdam Pearls as the base coat color just by themselves on the white canvas. And the Amsterdam Pearl yellow, for example, on a white canvas, it shows up this color, it dries this color. However, when you put it on top of a darker color, then it shifts and turns this very pretty pale gold color that I really like. So in the past, I was doing these modern minimal pours on a white canvas that wasn't pre-painted, and I was thinking about it tonight, and I had this canvas previously that I've used, and I thought, well, if I painted it, I would see how using the pearl yellow was different than using it on a non-painted canvas, just as a regular. So this is going to be an experiment to have the pre-painted black with the pearl yellow as our base coat background color, and see if it shows up more or if it changes or how it changes things. So let me show you the colors real quick and then we'll get started. This is gonna be fun. So the first one is Golden's Prussian Blue. Everything is mixed with my Golden's Heavy Gel Gloss and Floetrol and water, and this is nice and thin, not even really leaving a mound before it sinks into itself. Fingers crossed. This one is This Little Piggy Pigments in Abalone, which is beautiful. Very excited about this one. This is about as thin as I'm willing to make it, just because it's a piggy and I don't want to make it too thin. So this is Abalone from This Little Piggy. This one is Amsterdam Pearl Yellow. This is the color we're going to be using as our base, but this cup I'm actually going to put in the pour itself. And then last but not least, we have Amsterdam Brilliant Blue. This is very pretty. I first discovered this color when I was playing with my friend Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, and we were doing blooms, and I was like, oh my god, that's such a cool color for a CA. So it was fun. Brilliant Blue from Amsterdam. Okay, and then I have a big huge tub for the background color that I'm not going to knock off the table this time like I did in the last video. This is Pearl Yellow, very thin, not leaving a mound at all, just sinking. So I think this is going to be good. So, okay, so our game plan, we're going to put down a big runway of the Pearl Yellow. Then we're going to pour those four colors into the Pearl Yellow from up high, very thin paint sinking underneath the Pearl Yellow to give us some more reactions. And the pearl yellow on the black base is also an experiment to see what happens. So let's start. And instead of doing this right in the middle, I'm going to do it more towards this third, the bottom third of the canvas. Alright, so I'm going to start with the darkest color, Golden's Prussian Blue. And I talked about doing this in one of the other videos with the Modern Minimal series, was not using it all across, but kind of staggering it a little bit. So I'm going to try to do that. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try. Okay, so we're going to pour this from up high and nice and slow if we want a lot, and if we only want a little bit, we're going to go faster. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love. Je suis prête.
Here we go. Okay, so you can see the areas where I was going slower, it's spread out more, and the areas where I was going faster, it's still a very thin line under the surface of the pearl yellow. Okay, now we're gonna go Abalone. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
Here we go. Okay. We're gonna do some brilliant blue. Now this one I'm gonna stagger because I don't want too much of this, because I think we're already getting kind of a mid-tone from the abalone mixing with the blue and the pearl yellow too. So we're just gonna use this very sparingly. I'm gonna go real fast. Ready, honey?
Yep.
I went a lot slower before. Okay. Now we're gonna come in with one more line of the pearl yellow. Looks like the very hungry caterpillar. Ready, honey?
Yep.
Here we go. All right. Finger paint. Ready?
Yep.
That's pretty. Okay, cool. I'm happy. We're good, right? We don't need any more. No, we're good. Minimal. Minimal. Minimal, Mina. Minimal.
Minimal.
No, I don't want minimal. I want minimal. Probably already minimal. All right. Let's see if we can tilt this out like this. So intentionally, I went up and down because I kind of like it when it makes it look like mountains. So that's the philosophy behind that.
Surprised you didn't do a flow extender.
I will if I need it. That's cool. Do you think I should take these two off? I don't feel like,
No.
I don't feel like I need to though.
And then you just...
I don't really want to. I don't feel like I need to. Yeah, I like that. It's like a cave.
And then G-O-D.
Yeah. And it's filling up. Of course it's sewing. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see how the pearl yellow dries with the black as the base coat color underneath it. Fix that. I like it a lot, actually. Pop bubbles. I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I turned on the torch over here, a whole bunch of dust flew out of it. So, good tip, don't hold your thing here and turn it on. Hold it away and turn it on, and then when everything is clear, then torch. So, okay. This is cool. I'm loving this. I'm getting cave, I'm getting ocean, I see the abalone, I see the Prussian blue underneath the pearl yellow. I see the pearl yellow itself. I see a little bit of that brilliant blue, which here is really pretty because it's selling up like crazy. This is cool. I love how that Prussian is giving us just that, like, the darkest shade is creating this depth and dimensionality, which is pretty cool. I love this. Awesome. I'm tempted to finger paint, but I'm not going to because it's awesome. So I will show you guys when it is dry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be right back with dried results. Okay, so surprise! This is a few days later with our dried results, and as you can see, the experiment of using the pearl yellow on top of the black base coat definitely gave us a different result. So the background now is this beautiful bronzy, kind of brassy color. Very pretty, kind of metallic, kind of shimmery. Very cool stuff though, so that's really neat. I'm very pleased with that. I love the pour. I think that using that thinner paint has created this sort of puffy, sort of blurry look in some of the cells. It's not super sharp and defined. I mean, I see them all and they're beautiful, but they're just softer because it was thin paint. So really cool. The other thing that's really neat about this piece is we had used Abalone from This Little Piggy pigments, and it's doing this very cool, I hope I can get it on camera, right in here. Looks a little grainy, and actually, like, on the surface you can see these little pinpoints of sparkly, which is the abalone. Really cool stuff. You can see it down on the left side a little bit also, but very pretty, really neat. So this one is very cool. I love this section right in here. It's really trippy. But so this one is very cool. This one kind of looks like a cave or an underground cove. Very kind of almost like crystals growing, but this is very cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little experiment in our modern minimal painting using the Amsterdam Pearl yellow as the base on top of a black pre-painted background. Really neat stuff. So thank you so much for being here with us today. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I would love it if you could share the video because that really helps a lot. So thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you real soon. Bye bye.